Yo.
Hey, buddy, what's going
You
on?
just call and hang up on me.
I accidentally hit the video call button, which would have done no good.
We don't have that. We don't have that option yet.
No, no, I don't. Nobody wants to see your face. They see
Are
enough
you
of it on,
sure?
on TikTok. We get enough of it. So,
I don't know. I think it would be that would be a hot seller.
well, maybe they don't want to see my face.
I don't know.
I got the fucking 7 month beard going here.
Well, yeah. I mean, the unemployment face.
No, I'm ready for another. Uh, uh, what do you call it? I last time I grew my beard this long was for a
Yeah.
for my carry permit. So, I specifically grew my beard to the length of a terrorist bomber.
So we're saying, is that what you're gearing up for? Something like that?
Well, I'm just saying, like it's time to get a new ID if I'm gonna
Oh,
look like this. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I've never looked more terroristy than in my carry permit photo, which is the idea.
You're a strange bird.
Yeah, my motivations are a little off sometimes.
A little off.
Yeah,
A little off. Yeah.
I do it for the laughs. I do it for the laughs. I
Well,
I gotta tell you, I'm a little out of it though.
why?
I just woke up from like
Rough day.
a no a very serious couch nap. You know those ones where like you eat too much of the wrong food, and then you pass out because your body can't handle the carbs, and then you wake up like 2 hours later, and you don't know what day it is because all of a sudden the sun's down, and you're lost, man. I was a little hazy.
So what I
there.
gather from this is you had carbs today.
I've been having carbs today, like every day that ends in day.
Well, I got to tell you, I came back from vacation and the train kept rolling, my friend.
Oh my God, the train's been rolling for both of us.
I weighed myself, and I couldn't wait to tell you this.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Since you've been back, or right after you came back?
Right. So, okay, I weighed myself. Here's the storyline. I weighed myself before. I weighed myself when I got back from New York.
You understand
right?
why I'm asking, right?
Well, listen. I'm telling you because I'm going to give you a little storyline here.
Okay.
I got back from New York.
Yeah.
I gained 0 pounds.
Right. This is why I'm asking, because you were quote walking,
Right.
all day every day. So that's why I'm like, have you weighed yourself since you stopped walking through New York City every day?
Let me let me take you along this. Let me take you on this journey.
Come with me, and you'll see.
Right. This is. I feel like like we're on the Willy Wonka train here. I didn't gain any weight in New York.
Right, but we scienced that
Right.
one out. We bro science that
Right.
one.
Right. So I come home. I'm home for maybe 12 hours, and then I go to Florida for. I was in Florida for Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night.
Right.
I weighed myself Sunday afternoon
Mm-hmm.
when I got home.
Mm-hmm.
I gained 10 fucking pounds in Florida.
Because
Well, not 10, 8.
here's the fucked up thing, was that you were like should I come down to your area, and look, you had come to Tampa to bring your kids to see their mother.
Right.
And I said, well, how many days are you coming down for? And you're like, well, it's kind of like I come down, stay a day, and turn around and come back up. And I'm like, granted, we're all in Florida, but it's like Florida's a big state. That's like a 4-hour drive. Do you want to make that for like a day? And
Right.
you were like, and I talked you into just having like a staycation in the hotel where you just, without the kids, can just
Yeah.
eat as much pizza and jerk off as much as you want. And you were like, that sounds like a good idea. So what was that? Did someone's trying to beep into my phone here. Anyway,
Caller, we got a caller into the hotline?
but the only people that have this number are like telemarketers and people trying to help me with my car payments or my mortgage, neither of which I have.
Right.
So I had talked you into, like, this this bad lifestyle of laying in bed for 3 straight days, as and only getting up to go to the door for the room service.
wait, wait a second. This is a plan the whole time?
No, because
What a nice friend he is.
it didn't do me any good because I knew you were living the bad life, which encouraged me to live the bad life. I think if now that I'm thinking about it, okay. Plus the cold snap came through, so it was kind of cold up there, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should have come 4 hours south. It never hit down here. It was like 70s, 80s. So
Fucked out of this one.
yeah, I really kind of did you in. So here's what I want to say about Florida is that I don't know if you realize this, but I realized it, and I laughed to myself and said, I'm not going to say anything till the podcast. But you were in Tampa, and
Right.
your boys, both Marco and Blake, went to Orlando that weekend.
Yeah.
And nobody said, "Hey, AJ, you want to come hang out with us at Disney, or you want to come to the boxing that I'm announcing, and you could come, and I'll get you on the list, and you could watch free boxing for a day."
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. In what bizarro world would Blake Chadwick say, "I'll get you on a list"?
In what world would Blake do something called "Think of His Friends"? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to ask him. Maybe we should have him as a guest one time.
I mean, like, that's never happened. I've known him for like, I don't even know how many years now. 10+ years.
Listen, Blake Chadwick is your fault. He is.
He is. He's my fault.
You are the one that started using him for your FOW shows, and then I started using him for the SuperCon stuff, and now he's in our life still.
Right. It's my. It's totally my fault.
How is he still in our life after all this time? Yeah. So I found it funny that you guys were all within like. I mean, for me, that's spitting distance of each other. You're like an hour away, and Marco, couldn't be bothered to say, hey, we're going to be in Disney for 2 days. You want to come eat donuts with us?
I didn't even know he was.
Yeah, they went to he and the pregnant wife went to Disney for the weekend. So
Oh,
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. So you could have continued your walking. Walking Disney's a bit like walking New York.
Right, but let me tell you, I couldn't wait to tell you how my weekend went.
Yeah.
Tone for this weight gain here.
I want to hear every sprinkle of this weekend, and by sprinkle I mean sprinkles on donuts and ice cream. So
okay, so we left Thursday.
Yeah.
And we got there Thursday night. I dropped them off. I drove an hour down to Clearwater Beach. I stayed in Clearwater.
You did hit Hogan's, which was
Right.
cool.
Right. So I'll get to that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's me and the dog. So I get my hotel, and it was kind of late. And I said, I want to eat some things that I, like local places that I don't have at home.
Right.
So I order from it's a chicken place that has 4.5 or 4.6 out of 5 stars, and they're a rotisserie chicken place, which I came to find out later on it was owned by Boston Market. It's a new concept. They're trying it in Tampa. So the menu is this rotisserie chicken with mac and cheese, like bacon mac and cheese, they had like cool concepts of food. I order it, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I was like, where the fuck is this food? Through DoorDash. I go check. They canceled my order. So now I'm living. 30 minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck? They don't take orders after 8:15. I ordered at 8:05. I'm like, well, that ain't 8:15.
Right. That math doesn't Steiner
right.
out.
Right. So they canceled my order. Then it was at that point, a lot of places weren't doing Grubhub or DoorDash. So I got Ale House. But I didn't just get Ale House.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I got.
Because Ale House is like an old tried and true for us.
Right. Well, I kind of went a little overboard.
Kind of.
I started off my weekend with Zinger mac and cheese, which has chicken tenders, buffalo chicken tenders inside with mac and cheese, which there's shell mac and cheese with like 5 cheese blend. Fantastic, lots of carbs.
Sure.
But
Well,
then,
I mean, you haven't been a stranger to them. I feel like
right,
you'd get sick if you suddenly went off them.
right,
Like
right,
almost like fucking, you'd get the DTs or something of carbohydrates.
right. But here's where I went. I took it. This is where the weekend took a turn for the worse. 2 hours in, me being there, I ordered a pint of Captain Jack's Buried Treasure ice cream.
A what?
A pint of Captain Jack's Buried Treasure ice cream.
I didn't even know you could do that. I thought they just that was just
So
a dessert that they had on the
right.
menu.
So I saw Captain Jack's Buried Treasure, and anybody who knows Ale House, Captain Jack's Buried Treasure, it's a brownie. It's got ice cream, like fudge and whipped cream,
all kinds of shit.
right?
Yeah.
I thought I was ordering that, and when I looked, it said it was a ice cream pint, and I'm like, what? It was a pint. They literally took that dessert and put it into a pint of ice cream.
So like ice cream with chunks of brownie and stuff in it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I ate the whole fucking pint.
Well, I mean, what else would you do with a pint of ice cream? In a hotel room, leave half of it?
So the carbs I inhaled day one were out fucking outrageous, right?
Mm.
So Friday comes, and I said, all right, I'm gonna walk the beach. I'm gonna back into walking. I'm gonna walk the beach. I'm gonna stay healthy and stay walking.
I've heard one meal and I'm breathing heavy already.
Oh, it gets worse. I wake up. It is pouring.
Can you tell that dog to quiet down?
I'm upstairs in my room. This dog is downstairs barking. I don't even know who the dog's barking at.
Well, you might want to find out. We might have someone answering the phone next time I call.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Friday, it's pouring raining. I mean, like, I woke up to thunder and lightning monsoon, and it's like 50 degrees outside.
Yeah, it didn't rain down here, so.
Yeah. So I should have not stayed. But anyway, it was raining. I couldn't go to the beach. So it was 12 o'clock, and I said, all right, it's 12 o'clock. I probably should actually get out of bed. I know it's raining. I can't walk. Let me do something. So I get the dog. We get in the car. We're going to go look for some food. I wanted coffee. So my plan was Starbucks. Well, Starbucks is inside of Publix. Never heard of that before. So no drive-through. I look over, and there she is, Jupiter Donuts in all its glory.
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter Donuts is a donut shop, South Florida, really. So
yeah,
I didn't know that.
We have a few down here. Yeah.
Right. So I pull in. I leave the dog in the car. I go. The windows are down. Right.
Right.
What do you?
Well, it was 50 degrees, so I guess.
Right.
You were all right.
Anyway, I crack the windows. I go in, and the girl goes, "It's 12:30 something," and she goes, "Hey, we're closing at 1. We don't have much left. Like,
Jesus.
Like, what are you trying to get?" And I said, I go, "I just want one donut and a cup of coffee." She goes, "If you get 6, I'll hook you up." And I said, "Well, throw in 6. Let's do it."
But if they're about to close, why don't you just wait 20 minutes and hang out by the dumpster? At this point, if you're going to take 6, take 2 dozen, you pig.
I will tell you, there were some homeless guys kind of like waiting outside. They must get the whatever's left on a car. I didn't want to take from the homeless. So, or join them.
6 of one, half dozen the other, yeah.
So I said, well, I'll just take 6. She's like, I'll hook you up with like a discount and a cup of coffee. So I got 6 donuts and I got the cup of coffee. Get back in. I go outside and the homeless guy is literally, the window's cracked like maybe 3 inches. The dog's nose is there, and he's like face to face with the dog, and he's like, oh, like, making the, and he's like, that's a cute dog. I was like, yeah, thanks, buddy. He was waiting for donuts.
Right.
So anyway, I get in the car. I go. I have 1 donut. Fucking fantastic. I mean, I got a blueberry donut, right?
I think we heckled you about those donuts. I think you sent a picture,
right?
And me and Blake said
right.
that they were really mediocre looking, and I said that they lacked color, like they were all the shades of brown.
It's all they had left.
Right.
I honestly thought I only got what they had left. So I was like, all right, I mean, I didn't have my choices, but whatever. I'm not, listen, I'm not a picky eater, my friend.
Right. I don't. At the end of the day, well, they say like even bad pizza's still pizza. A
Right,
donut's a donut. Yeah.
right. So I got one that was a blueberry that had like cannoli cream on top.
Jesus
I
Christ.
I got one that was just a chocolate glaze.
I knew
I
we'd
got
work the word cannoli into this discussion somehow.
yeah, right. I got one. This was one of the better ones. This was top notch. It was red velvet covered with chocolate chips and chocolate icing. Amazing.
That sounds like a wrestler we know.
Right. Blake joke somewhere in there. Then I got these things. They call them butter crunch. I don't know what it is, but I got two of those, fantastic. And then I got a regular like maple glaze. That was the worst one. I mean, not that it was bad. It's just boring. Anyway,
I assume that's like dipping like a glazed donut in maple syrup or something like that.
Right,
Yeah.
something like that. So I get to the back to the hotel. The coffee's fantastic, better than Starbucks.
You say that like Starbucks is a bar that anyone would set for coffee,
Well, I mean,
other than the basement.
in the world, it is. I mean,
It's the most disgusting. By the way, let's segue. I have a bone to pick with you about using.
it was a mistake. I thought it was my own account.
You're posting. The funniest thing is like, listen, it's a joint account. I get it, and you use the Brizzcliz TikTok account to like. I don't know. I guess you think you're goosing the algorithms by doing an extra comment or a like or something, but
I'm goosing the algorithm.
but you're not. And what you're doing is people, I think, associate you with your account and me with the Brizzcliz account.
They do. Yeah.
So what happens is you're like kind of misrepresenting me when you say things like that you love Starbucks and shit like that with that account, when like I find it to be like the fucking like the devil's piss. It's just disgusting. So we gotta have a come to Jesus moment about what you post with that account.
I actually have something funny about that too, so we'll come back to that in a second.
Yeah.
I eat one donut. And then I said, all right, so there's 6. I'm here for Friday, Saturday, and I got Sunday morning. I have to have 2. So I had a second donut, so I had 2, right?
Yeah.
That was Saturday. Sorry, Friday. So I had that, and then like that was at 1:00. Well, 3:00 rolls around. I'm fucking starving. It's raining so hard, I can't even like walk the dog. So I ordered Doordash Wawa. I get a coffee. I get a hot coffee. I get a Philly cheesesteak, and I figured one wasn't enough sandwich, right? I mean, Wawa sandwiches aren't that big, right?
Depends how much shit you get in them, I guess.
Well, I got a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, you're not loading that up with like extras because stuff doesn't go in there.
Right, and then I got a chicken tender sub with roasted red peppers, like lettuce, tomato, the whole deal. So I got one of those. I ate both of those. I drank the coffee, and I laid in bed, watched TV. I kind of like just watched college basketball. That was at 3:30 ish.
You fat pig.
Well, like 6:30 rolls around. I'm like, man, I'm fucking hungry. I haven't even done anything. I find an Italian. I go to the front desk. He's got a good Italian restaurant. The guy's like, yeah. I ordered baked ziti, 2 meatballs, garlic rolls, and they gave me garlic bread with the garlic rolls.
You've been on a roll with that garlic bread. When you ordered me that pizza, there was free garlic bread that came.
Right, they're coming left and right. So I eat that whole meal. Right, this is Friday night. I eat that whole meal. I go to bed at like I don't know. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I wake up Saturday, and it's like 10:00. I don't ever sleep that late. So I wake up, I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. I went to the lobby, I made a cup of coffee, I came back, and mind you, I haven't changed now. So we're on Saturday, I'm still wearing the same clothes. I haven't changed in 2.5 days.
Oh, brother, wait till you see me this week. My roommate's out of town for a whole week.
Oh, jeez. Well, I didn't change. I'm like, I can make a cup of coffee in the lobby, and I go in and I got 4 donuts left. I eat 2 more. I ate 2 more donuts. So that was my breakfast. 2 donuts in the
I
car.
mean, how long you expect donuts to sit around anyways?
Right. Can't do that. No. So
Especially
I,
when you got them like at the end of the day, like they were
right,
ready to close.
they're all
So
things.
they're essentially, if you want to do donut math, they're already basically a day old getting them.
Right, they're from 5 a.m. They open.
Right. So you got to get those in. You got to get those processed sooner than later. Otherwise, they're not going to be any good.
Right. So
Yeah.
I had 2 more, and now it's about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Well, 2 o'clock rolls around, and I'm like, it was this is Saturday. Oh no, that's sorry. I ate the donuts, and it was about 11 o'clock. I get the dog in the car. We go to Clearwater Beach. It's about 10-15 minute drive. I wanted to go see Hogan's. So Hogan's restaurant, nothing special. It's literally
Hulk Hogan for anyone.
Hulk Hogan, right?
Right.
It's in Clearwater Beach. Hulk Hogan's Hangout. It's called. It's just there's nothing special about it. It's a restaurant. Now,
There's no
two
like
doors.
good food or anything like that. They don't have like anything special that's
Oh, it's super basic. The menu is
okay.
just super. I didn't even eat there because it was so basic. I was like, nah. So I had the dog with me, and they have outdoor seating out
Did you
there.
get
But I
like
was like,
a T-shirt or what? What's there to do there?
so nothing. But 3 doors down is Hogan's Beach Shop, where it's his store.
Okay, his merch store. All right, right.
Right, and he's got the Hulk Hogan statue outside. The statue that he's had. I've seen that statue in Orlando. I've seen it everywhere. So
It's
the
like
store,
it's like a wooden Indian he brings from.
right? Yeah. Now the store is honestly, it's replica belts, and it's like basically clothing. He's got Macho Man shirts, Ric Flair stuff. Like it's just wrestling merchandise. It's like the WWE store.
A lot of autograph stuff though, right?
Right, a lot of autographs, belts, like belts galore.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's a small shop. It's like the size of like what a skate shop would be. Like it's tiny, like on the beach.
Yeah.
So, okay, I walk up and down the beach. The dog takes a shit on the sidewalk. I don't have a bag. I keep walking. I literally looked around to make sure there was no cameras. I was like, well, fuck it. What am I going to do? So I just kept walking. Everybody's, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, okay. Keep walking.
What's a camera gonna do?
Right. I don't know. Somebody come out like your dog shit on the, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't. It's not like they're getting your license plate number or something.
Right. So I stay at the beach for about an hour and a half. I get back to the car, drive the 15 minutes back, and I'm fucking starving.
Of course you are.
So I ordered Wawa again, delivery.
Jesus, you're really getting the taste of the area there, going from
Right.
Wawa to Wawa.
Well,
You're getting
for
a lot of the local flair or fare, I
want
guess. Local
a place
fare.
across the street called Jolene's Hot Chicken. So I asked the guy at the desk. He goes, man, we ordered from there twice. It is awful. He goes, it just opened. He goes, it's bad. I said, no, I don't want it then. I thought Nashville Hot Chicken sounded good. No, he's like, don't do it. So I order Wawa. I get a Philly cheesesteak again. I get a chicken salad sandwich. And I took it up a notch this time. I got a bowl of mac and cheese with chicken tenders and mashed potatoes. But whatever. They're all mixed in one bowl. So I don't know why. I don't know if that's like a thing Wawa does, but I got it. You ever had that?
No, but I've had like bowls, like I've made bowls, custom
Right.
bowls and stuff, but not that kind of stuff. More like other stuff, like breakfast.
Yeah, right. You used to be hot on that.
Yeah. When I had a job and
That
went to
worked.
Wawa's.
So anyway, I eat that for lunch, and okay, all good. I'm full. Like 3 hours roll around, and I am starving again. Now, mind you, I'm back sitting in the chair in the hotel room. I still haven't showered. Haven't changed. I changed clothes. I just hadn't showered. The dog's passed out because we were at the beach for an hour and a half, running up and down, and I ordered Chinese food. I got spicy tuna roll. I got hibachi steak with fried rice,
None of which is Chinese yet.
2 egg rolls,
There we go.
wonton soup,
Mm-hmm.
and a salad.
Salad.
It came with it. It was free.
Oh, all right.
I ate it all, and I was still hungry. How, I don't know. But
You're fucking trouble.
I ate one of the 2 donuts that was left.
I think you have a tapeworm.
Yeah, I must. So I ate one of the 2 donuts that was left, and I was good. I went into the lobby, made a cup of coffee to have with my donut, watched some TV, and went to sleep. Sunday, I woke up, had the second donut. and went to pick up the kids, and I had McDonald's for the first time in probably a year, maybe more than that. I don't eat McDonald's, but we stopped and got McDonald's. I got 2 double cheeseburgers, a 10-piece spicy nugget, and fries. This is bad. It's bad.
I mean, I'm just at this point, I'm just like wincing at the impact to your wallet all this fucking food is having.
So I was gonna tell you, my DoorDash was $30 every time. I spent 36. I probably spent $160 in DoorDashing this weekend. Yeah,
Yeah.
sick. But yeah, I ate. I did absolutely nothing for that whole time. I ate like a fat fuck, and I came home and gained 8 pounds.
Yeah, yeah. I can it makes sense now. It all adds up. And
Yeah.
that's fantastic. I mean, we just went through a wild of I feel like you know what I feel like we went through a lackluster edition of Dive-Ins, Drive-Ins and Dives or
Yeah.
whatever that show is with Guy Fieri.
The-
Except 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 instead of going to 3 different places, you just went to the same place 3 times.
Well, I got more. I'm not even done with my story.
Oh my god.
So, on the drive down, we pass Warner Robins, Georgia. It's about an hour from my house.
You mean on the way up or on the way down?
Down to drop them off.
Oh, okay.
So we're backtracking here.
Oh, so it's
Well-
like very cinematic where we have a fancy director that's telling the middle of the story and then the beginning of the story later.
Right.
Okay.
So we passed this place called Buc-ee's. Anybody who knows, Buc-ee's is a gas station type store, like a Wawa, but in Texas, big in Texas. But you know how they say everything's bigger in Texas? Buc-ee's are like outrageously ridiculous. So I had never been to one. I've only heard of the legend. Leva Bates, I know, had posted about it a couple times back in the day, and I was like, man, I really want to go there. Anyway, there's one in Georgia now, an hour and 10 minutes from the house. So I had to get gas when we were driving down, and I said, all right, we'll stop there. So me and Lex ran inside. This place, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's a clothing store, a home like goods store, and food galore. They have an entire beef jerky section with like 30 to 40 different kinds of, they make in-house beef jerky. They have like jellies and hot sauces and pickles, and it's all their own stuff. Nuts and candy, and then you get to the middle kiosk. And this middle kiosk is a circular kiosk with a guy in the center of the fucking pit. And this guy is going to town, slicing up fresh beef briskets, sausages, like to the point where everyone's just staring at him. And he's in the middle pit on a cutting board, just slicing like he's fucking Emerald over there, Bobby Flay. And he's just like quick. And I'm like, oh my God, this is heaven. So I ordered a grilled cheese sandwich. This is really what's started. I ordered a grilled cheese
This
sandwich.
started all of it, didn't it?
Right. Grilled cheese, French fries, a brisket sandwich with pickles and onions, which is their thing. I got a coffee. I got a drink. I got chicken tenders. Like we just got a whole bunch of stuff and tried it all. And it's a gas station. It has like 100 gas pumps, something like that. So 75 to 100 gas pumps, whatever. So that's what started. But on the way home on Sunday, we're getting close to home, and the kids are like, don't stop. I'm like, why? I'm like, it's Buc-ee's. They're like, come on, this is ridiculous. They're like, we're an hour from home.
Even they know you're just like
Right.
off the deep end into like
So I use the excuse of, guys, I don't have enough gas to get home. And Nick's like, you're a fucking liar. You have half a tank. We're an hour away.
yeah. It's like you should have put a piece of electrical tape over the gauge before you said that.
Right. So now we're getting closer, and he's like, you're not going to stop. I was like, I got to pee really bad. I got to pee. And he's like, you're such a liar. I was like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. So Nick didn't go in the first time. Only Lex did. So Nick's like, fine, stop. I got to pee too. I'll come in with you. So Lex stayed in the car with the dog. Me and Nick went in, and we went to the bathroom. I've never seen a bathroom stall like this. It was like, I felt like it was like the Ritz-Carlton or something. We both walked in and looked at each other. Nick's like, this is the nicest bathroom at a gas station I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's crazy. It's just very well, like, placed and clean. Anyway, I ordered more food. That's the point of this story. I ordered a whole bunch of more food, and we were an hour from home. We had just ate McDonald's. I literally ate McDonald's like an hour before, and then powered down brisket and sausage and like French fry. I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help myself. So I am announcing I'm out of control.
This is what we call a cry for help. This
it is.
This is what we would call an addict who has a problem and won't get help, and and now we need to call on the audience to commence the fat shaming to get you back on.
Like this is what like. Hi, my name is Anthony. I am a food addict. I've been addicted to food my whole life.
It's been 7 days since I've been a fat fuck.
Well, not even. We're going on 2 weeks now. And yesterday, for dinner last night, I had pulled pork and rice, which wasn't bad. I didn't eat a lot yesterday, but I say that. But I had 2 cannolis last night. So,
well, I mean, not to try and compete with you at all, but like literally the minute my roommate left for the airport today, I went in the fridge and ate everything that was his in there, knowing that he was going to be gone for a week. Like, I could have paced myself and had a little today, a little tomorrow, whatever. I literally ate everything today. I was like, I don't know if my thought process was, we'll get it all in today, and then we'll literally, I can't misbehave tomorrow without making a trip to do it. So I could start my diet, which I know I won't, but in my weird logic, I did that. So yeah, I literally like 4 meals like in the course of like 2 hours, which is what caused my couch nap. And now listening to you go through your literally, we've listened to 30 minutes of you talking about food you ate.
You're hungry?
No, I'm not hungry. I need another couch nap. I'm about to
pass
out. I'm about to pass out.
At this point, I might as well just go ahead and bury myself even more. So I ate pulled pork last night with rice, with broccoli and cheese rice. I had 2 wraps. I used a low carb wrap. I made 2 of those, but I put the rice in. No, it doesn't, because I put the rice inside of it. Yeah. Anyway, I had 2 of those, and then an hour later went back for a third. Well, in the meantime of having that, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said, a local friend here in Atlanta, and she said, I had mentioned I was still hungry. Well, I'm making the burrito as I say it, and like 30 minutes go by, and she's like, there's a knock at the door, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. I go, somebody's at my door. She's like, yeah, I ordered you food. I'm like, what?
Oh my God.
She's like, I ordered you something from Papa John's because you said you were hungry. I said, well, I'm literally eating a burrito right now.
If anyone's listening, when this uploads tomorrow, I'll be hungry around 5 o'clock.
The address is?
Yeah. Fuck it. 3000 Palm Trees Landings Drive, apartment 106. Davie, Florida. Let's see if I get a pizza sent to me.
This is great. I hope so. Well, so I ate the burrito as she was talking to me, like she didn't even know. I answered the door. It's a thing of garlic knots and a thing of garlic knots and a thing called a it's like a
Pozzoli?
No, is that what it's called?
I don't know. I don't know what you got, but it's
a pizza, right? They take a pizza and they put the stuff in it and then they fold it over, right?
I think so. I think that's what they're calling it. It's like some dumb gimmicky name, right?
Right. So I ate the burrito, but then I ate 4 of the 8 garlic rolls, and I ate half the Pozzoli thing last night.
After 3 wraps.
And 2 cannolis.
You fat fucking pig. Like, I can't even try to outdo you. You're just...
Then, wait, it's not even done!
Oh my God.
Then I go to bed, I wake up this morning, I have another cannoli for breakfast with my coffee.
Have you gone to work yet?
Well, listen, no.
Because I'm just curious if you fit into a pair of
I'm getting there. Hold on. I eat my cannoli and I drink my coffee. I go to put my jeans on. My jeans fit in New York. They fit fucking great. Did you know that they don't fit? I couldn't get them on. I wore them. I struggled. I had to stuff it in like a sausage. But holy shit, I'm like, what happened in a matter of a couple days? So I go to work, I get another cup of coffee, and then I get hungry. I got an Italian ciabatta sandwich that this guy there's like a supermarket there, the guy made for me, and he goes, "You want it pressed?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Oh, I'll put it in the panini press." Oh, I'm like, "Yeah, bro." So he took care of it, and I had that, and now I'm about to eat. I made sweet and sour chicken tonight with fried rice. I made it.
That man could hear the fabric of your denim creaking and knew you wanted it pressed.
The funny thing is, there was a lady working next to him helping some other lady, and he goes, "You want it?" He goes, "You want it hot?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Man, I'll throw it in the panini press." And whatever my response was, I don't even remember. The lady started laughing, and I said, "What?" She goes, "That was the best response I've ever heard to someone say you want it in the panini press." Apparently, I went, "Oh yes!" Like I got like excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Right. So, I mean, you can go ahead and just name this podcast AJ's Fat Again.
Yeah.
Well, guess who's fat? Fat again.
Fat again.
Yeah.
You didn't like it when I did that the other time. I thought it was a really clever, reworking of the lyrics. Yeah.
I'm out of control. Yeah. So I'm about to go eat some fried rice and some chicken. But you got anything else today? Because all we did was talk about food for 40 minutes.
I'm sitting here waiting for a window, and I didn't get one. No, that's good. That's good. I feel like either people are everyone's super hungry now, or they zoned out when we didn't tell any funny stories and just talked about.
I mean, this is a pretty funny story.
Literally, like beat for beat, the highlights of your trip is if your trip all you did was eat, which I guess the Florida portion of your trip all you did was eat. So it's a fair representation.
And here's the thing. If you get a free pizza out of this tomorrow, it's a win.
So again, around 5:30, pepperonis, my go-to topping, and 3000 Palm Trace Landings Drive, apartment 106, Davie, Florida. Let's see if anyone has a heart out there. If anyone, well, it'll be funny. It's like 5 come, but.
Yeah, right. You know what?
Well, then I'm set for the week.
You right, you fat fuck. You're
Yeah, well, let's see if I start my diet tomorrow or if someone actually cares about me. Well, let's do this. I tried to do a little better with Marco when we did the other podcast to remind people that we should be better businessmen when we do our podcast, and remind people to visit the website and follow us on our social medias.
Yes.
They should go buy some merchandise. We have nice shirts, hats, and hoodies. You should definitely follow AG on his TikTok. And I don't know. That's about it. If you want to give us some follows and subscribes and likes and stars and hearts and four-leaf clovers and blue diamonds, that's all great.
Whatever it is, give it all. But no, for sure. And I got a post coming out here in a little bit. Then I'm going to go live.
You need to. I just want to remind you to do like one TikTok a week, pushing the podcast.
So TikTok I'm about to post,
because we're kind of doing good. We're starting to climb up the charts here. We're getting numbers.
Well, the TikTok I'm going to post
Yeah.
has on there. You should listen to the podcast at brizcliz.com/podcast. So it's on the next one. Then I'm going to go live. But listen, I hate to cut this short. I'm about to shit my pants.
I could tell from the tone of your
I'm in the bathroom.
All right.
All right.
I guess we all.
I got to make room for the chicken. Goodbye.
All right, thoughts and prayers.
Bye.